Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Oh, I forget we can see
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Kalani Moore. How are you? Oh, it's Denaya. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Hi, Kira. Hi, Jewel. Listen, you guys, come on in. I see 15 people so far. Get in here. We have the super psychic event. Oh my God, I almost couldn't do it. Today we have Sheraton.
Hello.
And you will know Sheraton from her YouTube page, Show in the Ends. We also have at Marie Nicole. That is her IG name.
Yes.
We also have the Kinky Witch. You guys might know her as Cola, but her IG name is the Kinky Witch _tease. And last but not least is Sky. And you guys know her as Beautiful Conundrum. We are waiting for one more person to come in, Melissa. Hopefully we'll get to have her in, but it doesn't really matter. You guys are fabulous. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
I'm doing good.
Doing good. Doing good.
Good.
Okay,
I
so
survived the snowmageddon and it's Friday, so
yes.
Slow again.
I'm gonna hand this over to the Kinky Witch. I'm right here. Enjoy. If you want a reading from any one of us, just DM us. All right.
Yeah.
Tracey Brown Live. Sheraton, do you have an IG?
I do, but I don't. I have no idea how to use it. I don't know how. I'm a dinosaur, okay? I grew up in the 80s and 90s. I don't know how to use any of
We
this
gotta
social
get
media
you
stuff.
back. We gotta get you here and now. But just DM any one of the women here. If you want to get, everybody can be read. Everybody's easy to read because we read energy.
Yes.
All right. So take it away, Carla.
all right. All right, guys. So we have a topic today. You know, Mr. Orange Man, the big baby. He's New York coming for his throat. We at the jugular, we got receipts. So we are gonna be looking at will he be successful in evading prosecution in New York State? Right? That's across the board, whatever comes up, because we know he buried the bodies, hid the bones, all in New York. And Miss James, she coming. She got our bag packed. She's like, I'm ready. When's the court date? Let's go. So let's look into it. And whoever wants to go first. Wait, I think Sheraton, you're going first, right?
I would have, but I haven't pulled my cards yet.
Oh no,
So somebody in front of me.
Right. So what do you guys feel about the situation though? Any energetic impressions coming through yet?
Not as yet, because I try not to tap into his energy or anything of his energy. So it's like, so this is starting from scratch.
Yes. Like I literally burnt my house out and opened the window and said, all right.
I did that too. And I took a soap bath before, and I will do so after.
Like when we're done with him, we're done.
Yeah, I just had to turn up.
Send him to the streets.
I was staging and my fire alarm went off. That's how much I was smoking out in here.
Yeah.
You gotta be ready.
You gotta be ready. You never know. And I feel like the fact that we all started doing that tells us that we kind of picking up on some stuff that people don't want to find. that people want well hidden. So we got a Black woman physically on the case, and we got 4 Black women right now physically on his case. So we're gonna do what it do.
Yeah, and Letitia is no joke. She is
No,
on.
she's
I
not.
think low key they trying to come for her now politically.
Mm-hmm. No slander will be tolerated over here. She's very methodical. That's one thing I love about her. She is very methodical when she does her thing.
Wow. She is very professional on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Very professional. Well, what the car just jumped out from these that's that I just pull out. I've been playing around with these Soul's Journey.
I love that deck.
I know, I'm just giving, you know, I should have told me. Melissa!
Ah, Melissa!
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Mimi.
Hey.
I don't even know who we're talking about. I just came, but I have to tell y'all, I've been staging kind of all day. And I don't know, I've been very miserable today. Everybody's telling me, why are you so miserable? And I'm just like, I don't know why I'm so miserable.
We literally were just saying that, like, we all collectively just like started staging and cleansing in preparation for it. So we are talking about the orange baby, Donald Trump.
Cool.
The orange baby. They keep calling him that. I can't help it. So the question is, will he evade criminal prosecution in New York State? And it's across the board. For anything that they got on him, will he try to evade? Will he evade it?
Well, I can. Some cars started jumping out for me to go ahead and use Sharon.
All right.
Want me to go ahead and go?
No, you go.
All right, because cars is jumping out, y'all.
What's tea?
Girl, baby, big baby.
Big baby.
So the first card that jumped out while we were talking was, I'm gonna give it to you. Change. So things are definitely happening.
Mm-hmm.
Self-esteem, health, and death. Put them in order yet. So as I'm shuffling the cards and getting the energy that Letitia is not playing, they have covered all angles. Meaning this is not a normal case. This is more like a civil suit. And they're basically setting it up for Manhattan, the next courts to really take him down. So they're basically going to do all the work to set it up to show that he was lying to the banks and the monies and so forth. And then I feel like he's definitely, it's a going down. But how it's going to go down is so strategic. Card I'm getting. Let me get another card. In the first position. Wow, yeah. I'm trying to get it all out. I know Sheraton's doing hers. But the funny part is, guys, I feel like his daughter singing like a bird. She's gonna sing, and the other son, I feel like she's gonna sing like a bird. Like she's about to drop a load. She's gonna sing like a bird. Like nobody's really talking. The other brother was every 5 during the 5 Fifth Amendment, but at this point, I don't think they can do that anymore. That this is, yeah, and of course he's throwing his kids. He's gonna throw his kids under the bus. Yeah, he's throwing his kids under. He's trying to figure out what's the next. Like the kids don't even know what to do. Like they talk, but it looks like Ivanka's husband wants her to get her own lawyer. They don't trust this. Yeah. Oh, card jumped out. Yeah, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more card. And we get this party really popping off, y'all. But yeah, that's what I'm getting just before I even re-look at the cards popping out. And there's trouble in paradise. I don't know with him saying what he said about the whole Ukraine thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's ugly. Yeah, let me put in order for you guys now. So, in my first position, I have changed. This is the first position. And that is, what's it called again? The first position is you. The second position is self-esteem. Was over him. So right now, his whole, how he looks, how people view him, everybody's taking a second look. Everybody's taking a second look.
Mm-hmm.
Like the hold that he had on people is no longer the same. The third card I have, is this wrong? Is health. He's sick.
Mm-hmm.
He's sick, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Up in the head, but he's not well. Wow. The next card, guys, is going down. The death card. It's going down. They are not playing with him. They're not playing. When I say they are just strategically maneuvering through this case because they know he likes to drag things on. They are not playing at all. At all. They come up on his jugular. They're making sure that he cannot maneuver out because they're like the first defense, and then there's going to be a second defense. Meaning, New York is going to get him on the state AG level as far as the school, all that stuff, and lying about his money and taxes and all that. Then the next thing is going to be criminal, and then it's going to be the government.
Mm-hmm.
This position, grief. You can't make this up, y'all. You can't make it up.
Mm-hmm.
In the sixth position, he wants everybody to feel sorry for him. He's gonna try to get around, but all this stuff is coming out that people are not in shock. They kind of knew it, even the Trumpers, but they're gonna be more like, wow, he's gonna try to get them to how can I say it? Get on his team, try to stay with him, but they're not happy. They're gonna start feeling like he played them. They're really starting to feel like that now. In the seventh position where he's at, indecision. He don't know which way to go because right now, with this whole thing, when I say they are hitting him and his family one behind the other, they are making sure that he cannot duck one way and go the other way and jump another way. Is not happening.
Mm-hmm.
Next is trust. He don't know who to trust. He even looking at his kids, kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Because she gonna start singing.
Mm-hmm.
Ninth position. All these cards, all worry cards. He's worried. He don't know what's gonna happen next. He don't know. They really don't like everybody. They're gonna be broke. Big broke. The last card I have is acceptance. So let's clarify acceptance because the acceptance I think is he's realizing the jig is up. He's trying to even I think his lawyers are fighting with him and arguing with him and trying to pull that together. So I just jumped out. Baby. The card that fell out is failure. The cover acceptance. It's going down. Either he's gonna feign sick or he's gonna get sick, but he's worried. They are worried. That whole family is worried. And what makes it so funny about this worrisome thing about the thing is that this case is so tight, they cannot manipulate the way they want to, how they normally do things. Because for all these cards that come out, guys, looking across the top, the bottom, I have health and decision. Across the top, I have the fifth position is grief, fair, acceptance, and worry. It's done. It's a wrap. Yeah, it's a done deal. They're coming. He's getting prosecuted. He's going to be prosecuted a couple of times. I'll be surprised if he still got the name president after all of this. But that to me, I don't know if that's something they can do, but it looks like when I say they coming for him, they're gunning. Allegedly. Yeah, he's definitely the prosecution. Like right on right. The lawyers know what to do. For what I'm feeling and my energy, I have a headache. My throat is scratchy. My head is really throbbing. So I'm getting. They're very worried. And I don't know why my mind keeps coming Ivanka and her husband. I don't know how she's gonna try to break apart. But somebody talking already.
Well, you know, the husband, he already sketched. So, and she tries to please him at every turn. So if he says, "All right, we out," it's him or us. Especially since his dad just got out of prison, he ain't looking to go.
Yeah, she's singing. She got kids, but it's still gonna mess up their money.
Mm-hmm.
They must see that Trump name is gonna be garbage. Garbage. It's gonna be done. Yeah, that's what I got. So it's a definite for me that the prosecution, they're gonna get him. But I feel like this is a setup for all these other cases. Like once this hits, you're gonna watch other things that start to roll down. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the assist. Before it's like this is the assist. All
yes.
right.
This is a layup. Somebody coming back to dunk.
Yep.
This is the setup. Yeah, this is like a whole, like this is something that he did not think would ever happen.
Yeah.
He thought he greased enough palms and played enough people that they would not let this happen. But what happened was he burned a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm getting these cards. He's worried like who's gonna talk and what's gonna happen. And he's hoping that with this forgiveness card here in the 6th position, is like he's hoping that somebody's going to save him. But at this point, some of people even upset about the insurrection. Yeah, prosecution. It's gonna keep moving.
Because they're still looking into that. They're still looking into that.
So what I love is a setup. Like she's starting the ball and is going to continue into other courts, and they're going to use this case to talk about other cases, but prosecution is going down. It's going down. Yeah, it's going down.
Sheraton, you ready, babe?
Sorry, y'all. And at the bottom of the
finish, Scott. Go and finish.
At the bottom of the deck, people, I just look down. Y'all ready? Put on my forehead.
What is it?
Denial.
Yep.
Denial. They coming. They running up on him. Give me your money. I'm your pockets.
Right. It's like right now, right? How he's out in public, that big facade he's putting on, he's stuck in denial. And it's like, all right. And everybody else is looking at him like, no.
The jig is up. Yeah, I think, and even then, I think he's not even being as big. I think he's trying. When I see the word forgiveness and acceptance, for me, I'm getting that he's trying to tone it down to manipulate. Like he's a manipulator, a master manipulator. So he's trying to figure out a way to maneuver his way out of this. But there's no, everywhere you turn, calling in judges, his own people, his own judges are saying he got to go answer stuff. So he's in a rock and a hard place. He's in a very hard place. Very hard place. Yeah, trust. Yeah, I can't believe everything here. Every card is death, denial, worry, trust, indecision, failure, health, self-esteem, and change. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's the deal, y'all. It's going down. They're gonna find. Remember, they're gonna find him guilty. They're gonna find all these things. He's gonna have some charges capped. They're gonna maneuver it, but just to set up for the big prosecution.
Yeah. Magic Mermaid said, finally drowning in his greed and ego. It's like, yep.
It's going down. Yeah.
All right. Anybody else wanna take a bite at the Big Apple? I'm sorry. Any New York joke I could get, I'm gonna throw it in here.
All right, peoples. All right, I'll take care of this. Okay.
Right.
Then I believe when we were looking in Jason's book the other night, we were looking at what the meaning of the suit.
Mhm.
Right. Now, am I correct in my recollection that wands mean the soul?
Yes, I think so. Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe wands are the soul, right?
Yes, part of the aspects, yes.
Yes. Well, this man's soul is okay, because this is what I have. I'm gonna show you. This is what I have. I don't know if you can see the reading. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
I have 4 spears and a 10 card reading. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's part 1. Oops, let me not knock anything over. Okay. All right then. You know what? I need some libations.
Ooh.
Excuse me.
Everybody reach for a drink.
Okay. First card I have up. Page of Cups. This is the immature child. This is the spoiled brat. The spoiled brat. The giant baby. Sorry, I'm just remembering the blimp when he came to London and we had all the protests and they had the giant baby blimp of Trump in his nappy.
Oh, yes.
That's what this is. Okay. This is crossed by the 7 of Wands. Spears in this deck. Now, when I look at this card, I'm seeing someone backed into a corner and all the spears are out at him. This is a fight that unless he's Superman and he can shoot lasers from his eyeballs, he's not going to win.
No.
Underneath, I have what is commonly known as the celebrated person. But my feeling is in this case, it's more like a fall from grace. So this celebrated person is about to get knocked off his horse into the leavings of the horse. Okay.
Yeah.
We have battle and fighting and you know, people trying it. It's a competition. It's the game. Except that it's one that you lost. You lost the game. You lost the competition.
Yeah.
Now, in the reading, it's the moon. The lies and the deception, and let's be honest, the celebrated person is at the base, and crowning the reading is the moon.
Damn.
So the lies and the deception and the deceit and the secrets, it's all about the secrets and the deception. In the future, the near future, the party's over. You've been cancelled. You are not getting an invitation to the party. No time for celebrating and cheers and okay, I know he doesn't drink, but those days are over. There's no more parties for you. Nobody wants to invite you nowhere. Nobody, and you shouldn't trust, and you shouldn't go anywhere because you shouldn't trust anybody. You can't afford to. So that's the first part of the reading. Now this is the thing. This is hard work. This is an uphill battle.
Yeah.
For him to avoid being for him to hold on to all his stuff. It's an uphill battle. And to be honest, when I look at some of the other cards, it makes me think to myself, I think he's going to end up firing some of those lawyers. He can't afford to. He cannot afford to fire any of his lawyers, but he's going to end up, I think he's going to end up firing at least one or two of his lawyers. Hopefully they would have gotten paid first. That's what I'm saying. No, he don't like paying people.
They know his MO.
Now, please, can someone tell me, you know, the eighth position? Let me just double check quickly. The eighth position, is it the mind of the environment? The seventh position, yeah. It's the the environment. Okay. He's trying his manipulations and he's trying to bring things into fruition. I think I heard someone say a while ago that his idea of his Bible is something like is it thinking happy thoughts, or if you believe you can make it happen? That kind of philosophy, that's his mantra. Okay. The trouble is that he's deluded. He is not in touch with reality. He has spent his life manipulating, and now he's in a place where I wouldn't say that he's being manipulated. He's trying to manipulate. He's trying to manifest. It's not working. And if anything, the more he tries, it has the opposite effect. So whereas before, when he was manifesting things into reality through sheer belief and will, it's having the opposite effect. It's like someone who's naked and they're trying to cover their bits, but if you try to cover your right boob, your left boob falls out. If you try to cover your front, then everyone can see your boobs. If you try to cover the boobs and the front, then everyone can see your bum, and you're not even really covering your boobs anyway, because you can't cover the boobs and the front. Not if you, especially if you've got big boobs and you're not wearing a bra. I'm just saying that you can't. The more he tries to hide and to like do his magic, the less effective it is. And the manipulation, the trying to manipulate and trying to make something happen, it's really obvious that even the most diehard Trumpist will be looking at him like, you know, you're not really supposed to do that, right? That's if they believe in law and order in any way, shape, or form. So if they do believe in law, they'll be like, you know, you're not supposed to do that, right? You know that you're not supposed to be intimidating witnesses, right? You know that you're not supposed to be lying on your taxes, right? So that's what this is.
Mm-hmm.
Page of Spears. This is Wands. Page of Wands. Same thing. This is bad news. Bad news. All of this stuff that he's trying to do, all of the machinations he's trying to make, it comes to nothing. And it's still bad news. They've got him. They've really, 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 really got him. And the last card, well, he is heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
He's heartbroken, and he's going to be heartbroken from 3 different things. There's going to be heartbreak over the fact that he loses the case. There's going to be loses the case and he's exposed. There's going to be heartbreak over there's going to be heartbreak over someone he trusts. Actually, 3 people he trusts. 3 people he trusts are going to, not only are they going to sing like birds, they're going to sing like birds on cocaine. Yeah, they're going to be singing literally like their lives depend on it. And in some cases, their lives may well depend on it. But from I don't want to go to prison type of a situation. So yeah, 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of them, well, I mean, he kind of works with all of them, but one of them is blood. Mm-hmm. One of them is friendship. One of them is work.
Mm-hmm.
But 3 people are going to break his heart.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, yeah, this will change his life forever. Okay, I did pull some other cards. Let's see what it says. Okay. This is from the Rebel Oracle. Okay. I'm going to, because I don't want there to be any problems with monetization or anything like that. Yeah. So I'm going to try and make the language not sound so bad. The first card I got. No one wants to listen to that crap. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first card.
Mm-hmm.
The second card. Okay, yeah. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big baby. Yeah. The second card reads, reevaluate, change your perspective, or quit. Okay, that's the second card. The third card is go easy on yourself. Buy your own darn drink. This is about him campaigning, getting people to give him money to pay for all his stuff. That's what this is about.
Mm-hmm.
So he's getting all these people, all these hardworking, ordinary people, to give him their money so that he can fight his legal battles, so that he can live, because he don't really have as much. He has nowhere near as much money as he likes people to believe.
Mm-hmm.
And the money he does have, he's got it under some bushes in Mar-a-Lago. Personally speaking, I don't know if it's dollars or it's gold bars or what it is, but if I was in Florida, I'd probably be out there with the metal detector, yeah, trying to see, like, what's under this palm tree? Yeah, he's got money.
Just a groundskeeper for the day.
You know? Exactly. Exactly. He's got money and things buried, literally buried in holes in the ground. Mm-hmm. Okay. So there's that. And to finish off, yeah, messages from spirit. He needs to quiet his mind. Internally, he's all over the place. Internally, he's all over the place. He's constantly double speaking to himself because he's deluding himself. Yeah, and he's got chaos. It's all chaos in his head. It's chaos. It's like a swirl of chaos in his head. He has all told us a very tall tale. He's been lying his whole life. Mm-hmm. I think it would be maybe, I wouldn't say unfair, but it wouldn't be a proper true reflection of reality to expect a man of his years to start telling the truth. And Spirit is saying that Spirit is saying that he needs to be grateful. He needs to be grateful. Mm-hmm. He needs to drink a cup of gratitude, because whatever they're going to do to him in New York, and don't get me wrong, they're going to do some things to him. It's going to be painful, but it's not going to be as bad as it could be this time around. Mm-hmm. This time around, it won't be as bad as it could be, because they can always go back and get some more. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Mm-hmm. It's not funny. It's not funny.
It's not funny, but you know what? When you look at the big picture, when you look at the tyrant, when you look at the person, comeuppance is what I'm seeing.
Unavoidable.
Yeah, you did this to yourself and everyone.
That's why this is the base of the reading. Mm-hmm. He's a celebrated person who's sitting on the horse. Everyone's looking at him. Oh, you're wonderful. You are the greatest. And yet he's about to get knocked off the horse and end up in a pile of manure. Face first.
I love that. So let me wallow in it. Can you tell I don't, have any particular feelings one way or the other?
Just a little.
Well, you're very unbiased. I was gonna ask, if anyone wanted to ask me a question for the pendulum, or we can save that for later.
Lati has a question. She says, does he see his own mistakes?
No! For him, the mistake was ever being honest. Mm-hmm. For him, the mistake was not being able to keep a proper track of his lies. Mm-hmm. I don't know whether, let me ask, does he regret ever running for president?
That's a question.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Does Donald Trump regret ever going for president? No. He has no regrets of ever trying to become president.
Mm-hmm.
I think, you know what? I think that was the best time of his life. I think he thoroughly enjoyed everyone calling him Mr. President.
Mm-hmm.
He thoroughly enjoyed all the adulation and adoration. He felt like for the first time in his life, and really for the first time in his life, he was up amongst the real bigwigs, really, truly powerful people, and they were talking to him with respect.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's been around powerful people, but they never speak to him with any respect. Not really.
Mm-hmm.
To them, he's kind of a joke. But for the first time, really powerful people were speaking to him with respect.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was the time of his life.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Mm-hmm. It was. All right, Sheraton. That was. Put your foot in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be here maybe another 15 minutes, and then I'm going to clear off.
All right. Are you have something big planned for tomorrow? Or it's just
No, I'm tired. It's nearly 12 midnight.
I'm forgetting.
Yeah, although I must admit, I probably need to metabolize some of the alcohol first. I hardly ever drank, really. But yeah, I poured it, and then I looked at the glass like, is this too much wine? So,
That looks like a regular pour to me.
yeah, I don't like to overdo it, but yeah. So I'll probably take a few sips. Don't be surprised if I put this back in the bottle, because I want to go to bed. I'm tired.
No, it's your girl. Do what you got to do. Tracy talked about sleep today, right? So if you need that sleep, get that 8 hours. All right. So
Anyway.
Marie or Melissa, do any of you want to go? Marie, you look ready.
I'm like, I'll go get it over with because my head is hurting.
All right. All right.
So I don't know if I think he knows within himself that it's about to hit the fan. So I'm feeling a lot of kind of like sleepless nights. I'm feeling a lot of tightness in the head. I keep hearing aneurysm, so he needs to be careful of that. The first card that I got was the 8 of Cups. To me, that feels like he's trying to move what he can, all the coins he can, find another spot for himself if he can. So as a backup, because you know the block is hot.
It's clapping.
So he's trying to haul ass and make sure it's good on the back end. However, bam, justice. The legalities, the court cases is going to be up to the wazoo. The way they're going about it now is they're being meticulous, so he can't find any loopholes at all. They're like, okay, this is how he got away this time. This is how he tried to bypass this time. Everybody's having they're dotting their I's, crossing their T's, so they can actually get him. And I'm hearing especially New York. And I keep hearing New York, like I keep hearing like we didn't forget. So karma's about to bite him. And I feel that justice swoops in so fast, like whoops. He upside down, like what the hell had happened? I thought it was okay. I thought I was gonna actually bypass, because he has this kind of, I heard Satan's luck. Oh my gosh, what a word. But he has that kind of luck that he's just lucky that way. I don't know what deal he did, but he has it. But this time it's like, oh snap. Like I'm dragging you by the ankles and I'm raking you up. Like we got you, bish. That's what that said.
Yes.
That's what that feels like. Then I got the Ace of Cups. And I feel that there's somebody who he sort of kind of trusting with and confiding with, that they're about to stab him in the back. And because I was like, clarify the Ace of Cups, who's loving on him? But he thinks they're in their corner, and bam, we got the Ten of Swords.
Ooh.
They blindside him.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay. Then the next card I got was the Empress card. So to me, this feels like there's going to be a female figure that's going to take him down first. And then it's going to be a domino effect. And I think with her taking him down, then everybody's going to be the balls like, okay, we can really do it this time. That's what I got with the Empress card. Then the next card I got was the Five of Pentacles. If he hasn't been semi-assed out before, he's going to be totally assed out. The money is low. The finances is low. He keeps trying to pay off people, it feels like. And the money's not enough. So it's like, okay, I'm trying to pay you off, but because I'm paying you off, but I'm making promises at the same time because I don't have enough money. Because he's a quick talker, so that gift of gab is like, okay, I may not have this, but I can do something else for you. Even though he's asked out, he's still negotiating. Then I got the Lover's card. This is his semi come to Jesus moment. Like, I'm stuck. What am I going to do? Oh no. Which way am I going to turn? Like, we can do this, but it's like he's stuck. He's going to get stuck. And it's going to be so much judgment and coming in. It's like everything's going to start happening at one time. That gets him. They're going to corner him. That's what I'm hearing. They're going to corner him. Then the next card I got was the Chariot. And when I saw the city background, it's like, okay, attack.
Yeah.
We made that move. I keep hearing gut him like a fish. What kind of words are these, Spirit? Like, not nice.
They mad. They mad. Yep.
But they really like making that beeline for him. And I feel with some of the court cases, I feel that he may be victorious in one or two. It's not all he's gonna lose. That luck is gonna kick in. But the majority, especially for New York, is gonna get him. And then after that is the Five of Cups. And it's like, why, New York? Why? He's good. Yeah. Emotionally, financially, done. Done. And it could have been avoided, but he's done. Because that attitude, he just won't let up. So I said, okay, Spirit, what's the message for him? How can we send him off in love? Then I got healing. Like, dude, this is not the year nor the time to be playing around. Like, you have to have some kind of consequences for your action. You have to have some inner something with yourself. Like, you know what? I messed up. I was wrong. That's what he needs. And especially the more he goes down this path, the more it affects his health. So health-wise, monetary-wise, I'm not even seeing, like, he don't got nobody by his side right now. Because I'm not even seeing the wife at, like, so he really has to figure out, like, does he want to really leave the earth like this? So the spirit message to him is like, you need some healing. Healing has to be done.
Yeah.
And
Like,
that,
even looking at that card, Murray, it looks like the person's just like closing her eyes, like, okay, I'm done. Like,
yeah.
mm-hmm.
And that's what I got.
So you know when the Five of Cups came out, and I heard Central Park 5, and then there's another card you said before. It's like we never forgot, we'll never forget. And I was like, so what? That one came first, and then the Five of Cups.
What? This one's the Five of Pentacles.
Yeah, you had one. I forgot.
Oh, the Five of Cups. Yeah, you're right. Five of Cups.
Yeah, but you were like, we'll never forget. And then the Five of Cups came out, and I heard Central Park 5. I feel like a lot of this too is karma, because he wrote like, I think, a newspaper article, and he pushed.
Like, I feel like it's karma not only for them, but I keep feeling that it's karma, especially for when COVID hit New York.
Yeah.
And the dragging of the feet on his end. A lot of people are pissed. They're emotional about it still.
Especially since, you from New York. So I feel like New York, it's like his New York karma is coming back tenfold. Like, New York is like, I'm done with you.
The home team, like, okay.
Yeah. It's like done and dusted. Go to Florida. We're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the energy I'm getting. All right. I love it. All right, Melissa, you want to go next?
Sure, I'll go next.
All right.
Hey, everybody. So, as everybody was reading, I felt a lot of dizziness myself, and I feel a lot of pressure on my head. I feel like a lot of pressure, and then my eyes started going blurry for a few minutes, and then it came back. So I don't know if he's going through something. I don't know if medically something's going on, that he's, having pressure with his head and then eyes, And I keep hearing him yell, "What's wrong with you people?" Stop it. So I hear him yelling right now, because I can feel someone yelling at me, "What's wrong with you people?" So that's like Trump in Trump's voice. And the song I heard was we're all gonna be marching down. You know that song? We're all gonna marching down to the ground. And I kept feeling like someone's pulling me, like I'm going down. Well, Trump, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. So the cards I pulled, again, I still feel pressure. And I don't know if he has breathing problems. Do you have asthma? Maybe. Okay, because I'm just feeling someone like the nasal part. He has difficult breathing.
Or like long haul issues.
But I remember when Trump had COVID, right? It could be that too.
Yeah.
So those long-term effects, because I'm feeling like someone who can't breathe properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So I got the power card, and to me, I got the power card and the throat chakra card. So to me, this feels like he uses his words as his power. I definitely am feeling like, also when it comes to his finances, I got the financial health card, and just seeing how all of the money is like falling down. So it's like little by little he is losing money. All right. I definitely am feeling like I definitely feel like court is going to come up for him. All right. And it's going to be hard for him to not, it's very hard for him to tell the truth.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's going to tell the truth.
It's like no matter what he says, it's like both sides in the courtroom is going to be watching him. It's like kind of like everyone's gonna feel like he needs to escape, but he can't. I definitely feel like he has a lot of enemies around him. Okay. And it's like people have I don't, you know what? I keep hearing Spirit say the eyes of the prize.
Yeah.
Like getting him, he is the prize.
Mm-hmm.
And he has many eyes on him.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I keep feeling pressure again, especially in my forehead. Like he goes through a lot of pressure. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know how he sleep at night.
Yeah, Melissa, I'm getting that as well.
Getting that
On my
too?
forehead and right between my eyes, the
Mhm.
bridge of my nose, right between my eyes, I'm getting all of that. Yeah.
I definitely am getting that Trump definitely wants to, if he could get on a boat and travel, he would. I definitely feel like he's someone that wants to travel and just escape. You know, I definitely feel like he's someone that thinks too much. He has like creative ideas, right? He's thinking, well, this is a brilliant idea. If I just pay this person off, I can get on the boat, you know? But he's the eye of the prize. And he doesn't realize it. Or maybe he does. And I keep hearing him yell at me right now. I don't know, maybe his spirit, because I keep hearing him yell at me. And he's like, listen to me, lady. And I keep seeing him spit as he's talking to me. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I definitely feel like he's somebody that wants to use his charm to get what he wants, especially with women. I definitely feel like he feel like in his past love that he can charm women like he used to when he has money, right? And I feel like now I feel like he's gonna continue to try to even though he's married, I definitely feel like he's gonna still try to charm. You know, charm his way to get what he wants. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel like also I got the partnership and allies card. You know, I definitely feel like people are shaking their hands together, like we're gonna get them. Like how you want to do this?
They're collaborating.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everybody's just, and I think they're also trying to collect evidence on him. So they are just doing the whole finding. Okay. And I just heard a horn beep just now, so I guess that clarifies right there. That's validation. I just heard a horn. Also, I got the sacrifice card and the empowerment card. So I definitely feel like there's going to be a woman that's really big that is going to go after him. Okay, so I got the empowerment card and the sacrifice card. So I definitely feel like I definitely feel like women are going to go after him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and these are women that know that he's the eyes of the prize, and they will go and dig up any dirt they can that can hold up in court on him. And Spirit keeps telling me they will have no mercy on him. Spirit keeps saying, no mercy. There'll be no mercy on you to him. Oh wow.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's like they're letting him know, and he's like in his ego, not listening.
It's not listening. No.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like powerful women. I feel like women that, you know, that have the funds to go and do the digging.
Mm.
You know? And again, it could just be, you know, like it's both sides is working. And also, it's all about connections.
Mm-hmm.
I got the universe card. I definitely feel like people are going to talk. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
People are going to give up the ghost and they are going to tell what they know. You know? Because I think when people go to sleep at night, they're having a feeling of guilt.
Yeah.
All right? So it's like, all right, I'm ready to say my piece.
Mm-hmm.
When he goes to court, I keep hearing spirit say his measurement will not, his measurement, what they say, measurement? His measurement will not add up, if that means anything. But they keep saying that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I definitely feel like in the future people are going to talk.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So his hope is very small. To have people hush up, it's going to be very small. His handout is too small to cover up anything anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's going to realize that his commitment that he have between, these can be both parties. The commitment that he have towards both of them will not be. They'll become strong, but not on his behalf.
Mm-hmm.
Because, as I said in the beginning, his power is his throat chakra, right? So they're realizing, how can we get to take away his power? It's to work with it, right? And tie it into knots.
Mm-hmm. Making him tongue-tied, tripping over himself.
Tongue-tied. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel like New York is going. I definitely feel like they are going to get Trump. Okay, his material harvest. That's how little you see how the money is and the fruit is. Like, he doesn't know what it feels like to not have as much, but I definitely feel like you know what too. When I look in the background here, if you realize it, in the back of here, this could be the court place. You see the court?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I don't also feel like his financial wealth won't be the same as it was back in the day. It's gonna be very little. As you can see. Imagine you have to live on water, wine, a couple of coins, and some produce, and maybe a bag of beans.
He better stand in that welfare line real quick.
Ooh.
Get that welfare cheese.
That cheese is good.
It's good, but no more whole food for you, sir. No more whole food.
And you know what, too? I just feel like him going to that small, I definitely feel like for him to go that small, it's definitely gonna be like an opening moment for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I can honestly say, I don't think his family's gonna want to be around him. Everybody's gonna kind of act like they don't know him, So he's really gonna feel like a poor old ass man. Okay.
Dang.
And I definitely feel like that is gonna be. He's gonna be emotional, withdrawn from everybody, right? Because he's gonna be like, oh, nobody's on my side, and it's gonna be like, all right, now I'm ready to go pray to God to be helped. And that's not going to happen in his case.
Mm-hmm.
I really think that
Mm-hmm.
they're going to go.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It feels like, it definitely feels like jail.
Mm-hmm. It
Because
feels
I
like.
feel like I'm in a cold. I feel like I'm in a cold
Mm-hmm.
cell. Because my room started getting really cold right now. And
Mm-hmm.
it just makes me feel like, yeah, you're going to be in a cold cell. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Wow.
Feds.
You know what, too? I'm getting a feeling of that he could be trying to look for any type of validation of, of power. Like his limitations are going to be very, very thin.
Mm.
Yep, that's what I got.
Mm-hmm. All
Wow.
right.
I feel a lot better, like as soon as the blurriness and everything, everything calmed down.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like when this energy comes to you, it's
That
It's
was
heavy.
good read. Good
Yeah.
read, Melissa. That was-
Yeah.
And I got cold too. You see, I put on.
Yeah.
yeah, it feels like a cold. Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's a cell.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking something else though, Melissa, but yeah.
Ooh, what
I know, me
yeah.
too. That's what I got.
What you thinking? You gotta share.
We're gonna wait till we're all done, but yeah,
Okay.
I agree with you. You're
Yeah.
definitely-
You agree with me? Okay.
yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi guys. So I
Hi,
haven't
Tracey.
been listening, but I definitely have been here. Just give me a synopsis so far. What's going down?
Trump's going down, 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 down,
It
down,
might go down, huh?
down.
Okay. All right.
Yes, it's-
That's okay.
But
Who's next?
I am.
That's it.
Yes.
All right.
Yay!
And then we'll do our collective grouping. Yeah, this is good. That was a good read. Everybody's
That
reading.
was good. Yeah.
I just want to see if my earpiece works. Can I get my earpiece on? Do you mind?
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Yeah.
But I just want to do it before you go spotlighting yourself. Hold on. For some reason, it doesn't want to take. Come on. Okay, there you.
Yes. I can hear
All
you.
right.
Okay, Kiki Witch. The Kinky
The
Witch.
Kinky Witch tease. Yes.
Woo!
Just I like that wig. It's beautiful. I like that.
Too. I love it too.
Thank
Love
you.
That wig is everything.
Yeah,
I
but
like
he
that.
said, Lady
Right?
in red.
All right. So my first card is vision. All right. Oh, yes, it's coming up. Thank you. So my first card is vision. And this is the prosecutors. This is everybody coming after. They have vision, right? Like if you shift it, you see how it's like that's planet surrounded by like a halo. So they had vision. They knew taking this on was an undertaking, right? And they felt like it was trying to find a needle in a haystack, right? Like, so they knew they had something, they knew they could get him, but they're like, this is like a needle in a haystack because he has things buried, hidden, offshore accounts, like things were just, contracts were written in a way that would make it seem like he wasn't a part of it, but yet still he was getting paid. So they knew it was there, and they're like, how do we find it? But they found the needle in the haystack, right? And for him, that signaled oblivion. That signaled the end. And this is the base of my reading, right? Everything is sitting on the end of him, the end of his empire, the end of his name, the end of his influence on people. And he knew that the minute he left the presidency. That's what I'm getting. Right? He knew the minute he left, he had no more presidential protection. And everybody for the last 4 years have just been slowly gathering evidence, slowly going through that haystack. Like, we know that needle is in here. Where is it? How are we going to find it? Where is it? And then they found it and they sat on it and they kept quiet about it. Right? No one tried to put it in the news. Everybody was like, we don't mention this, because if we talk about it, it's like, if it gets out there, and while he was president, kind of like it cancels it, right? That's the energy I'm getting. So the really important stuff, everything kept quiet. Like, people were hush, hush. Like, I keep seeing like hush, hush, right? But he tried to repel it, right? Like, in his ego, he's this dragon. And he's tried to repel, hold on. Spirit wanted me to try these new ones out. There we go. And he's trying to repel this, right? So he's like thinking he's this fire-breathing dragon that can like just blow everybody and everything down. But that's in the past, right? He doesn't have the backing he used to anymore, right? And I want to show you this image. Like, he thought he was the king of the world, because he literally has influence on every continent. He had pockets lined in every country. Like, and I'm talking before the presidency, right? Like, I got friends in low places. That's what I'm hearing. And he used them. He wielded them. He used his mouth, right? That throat chakra, that he's just a fire breathing dragon. Anything I breathe fire on, that's what you destroy. But right now, right, crowning this reading is the Garden of Venus, rest and renew. And for me, this is saying that he is in a place where he's like, I just need a minute. I just need a breather. Like, because they're hitting him with so much and he can't talk about it in public. They're not talking about it in public. Like, shoot, I feel like there are court cases happening. And once the verdict is done, that's when we're going to hear about it. And right now he's like, I just need to I need to rest, so that when it gets out there, when I got to go out there, when I got to put on the show, when I got to put on the pomp and circumstance, when I got to be Donald Trump, I can be Donald Trump. But right now, he can't be. And he needs that rest. He needs that downtime. But also, what I'm getting from Spirit is that for 4 years, they rested on information. For 4 years, they just collected it, and just neatly, every time they got something, they indexed it and put it, just started stocking it, just stocking them up. Like, oh, we got that too? Okay, that's item number. All right. And what? Okay. Like, that's what I'm seeing. They were just like stocking up the evidence in their cases. And it's not just New York. If there may be some global situations, guys, that we here in America don't know about. And once this happens to him in New York, it's just the floodgates are like, he's not safe anywhere anymore. He's not safe anywhere anymore. In the future position, I have lost compass, getting back to integrity. This, for me, represents what he took from this country. And it's like, okay, Spirit, give it to me 1 second. Not saying this country was like perfect and pristine, right? And holier than thou before. But he added a certain element of the lack of like having the lack of ethics, where people were no longer neighborly, where people could have once upon a time respectfully talk about their differences, but it was like he brought this country and he brought a lot of people to a place where they forgot what integrity was. And they hurt a lot of people physically and with their words. His downfall is going to help a lot of people regain their integrity. Because they're going to be like, this is the false Messiah I was following. What does it say about me? Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. A lot of people are going to have to get back to that. A lot of people are going to have to find their integrity, their respect. A lot of people are going to all of a sudden wake up and realize that, oh, my neighbor used to say hi to me, that they were a lovely couple. Now every time the wife sees me, her face is screwed up. It's like a lot of people are waking up to how they were bamboozled. It's like this was the greatest con, and no one saw it. Well, not no one. The people who got conned, they couldn't see it, right? For me, right, in the seventh position, the prosecutors, this is unmarked trail, revelation. They had to go about this in a way that was unique. They had to literally go off the beaten path. I mean, people were walking in ceilings. People were people were doing things and pulling tricks and going over every letter of the law to make sure how they're doing this is they can't be tossed out, because it's so new, it's so undefined, we ain't never seen nobody do that before. Wait, what part of the penal code is that? Okay. You know what I mean? Like they're doing everything they can, because they know if they were to walk that straight and narrow way, this is how it's typically done way, they would lose. So in order for them to be victorious, they have to pave their own path, and they have to take that unmarked trail. And it was revealing a whole lot, guys. It's revealing a whole lot. We're going to find out a whole lot in the next coming months about just how far his hands were in other people's pot, just how corrupt he was. And basically, we're going to find out why he ran for president. I feel like that's a question there. It's like, so why did he run? It's like, Like he enjoyed it, but why did he do it, right? In the 8th position, I have Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine, and it's card number 6. And for me, right, this is a 6 year. We're talking about divine love, divine unity, but for me, it's women that are taking him down. The Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine, it's women that are taking him down. Whether these women are coming into their own integrity, right? Because it's like side by side. So whether these women are coming into their integrity because they lost it, or these were just women who always stood in their integrity. Like this for me, this is the AG. This is Letitia. And there are other women that are going to take him down in the court system. But I do feel like because this is side by side, there are other women who are within his circle, within his life, that are regaining their integrity. And they're like, yeah, I can't have this legacy. They really can't. In the 9th position, In the hopes and fears, right? I have dragon, beware of self-delusion. He's deluded, right? And we go back to the past position where he thinks he was that, upside down. This one's better. Where he felt like I am that great dragon, right? But that was a delusion. He's very much deluded in his power, and he still thinks he wields great power, but right now he's someone's patsy. And because he's someone's patsy, because he's over there doing a dance, because he's still trying to put on that pomp and circumstance, they keep building their case. They keep building their case. They keep collecting evidence. Because the more people he piss off, excuse my language, the more people he financially violate, the more people he verbally violate, the more people he gets on his bad side, are the more people that are willing to regain that ethic and find their moral compass and stand in their divine feminine energy and say no more. For me, the final outcome is threefold. So I have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. This goes back to when I said globally, what happens here in America is going to open the door for other cases we didn't even know about globally, right? This archway is opening up for a whole lot of people who need to be able to finally, I'm hearing discipline. That's the best. They're saying discipline. He's been out there doing some stuff like a naughty schoolboy for years, and a whole lot of people wanted to just clip his wings and bind him, but he kept getting free. He kept, that luck. They're going to be successful. I have the key. Successful outcome to your problems. He's done. He is done. No matter what he said, he is done. No matter what hat trick they try to pull, no matter what slick, sneaky, underhanded, he could sit over here like, all right, I got $10 left in my bank account. Give that person two, give that person two. I know they got my back. They know once this is done, I got money. No, that's done. That's done no matter what he tries. They have all the evidence they need to crush him, crush his lineage, crush his empire. And a whole lot of people don't want that to be their legacy. And finally, I have Ant, work, achievement, and success. This was a heavy lift. This was hard work for them. But when you think about the ant, and you think about one little ant can lift something that's 10 times heavier than them, this is what that was. This is that needle in the haystack, right? This is that vision that they had from the beginning, finally being fruitful, right? Finally saying, all right, let me lift this and take it over there, and he done. Let's get it done. No more waiting. There's no more waiting. Once Letitia gets a hold of him, once she does her thing, they're done. I just want to pull one more card. All right, Spirit. One more card, like you said, please. Just one more. Okay. Synergy. So it says the frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. They all working together to take him down. They're all, like right now, we only see New York, but they're all working together. And this case is going to set the precedent for this one, for that one, and they just set precedents. It's done for him. He got too many people working together and building this synergetic force around them that has this energy that he can't get over this. He can't get out of this. So he's done. He will not be able to avoid prosecution, not just only in New York, but anywhere else in the world that people have a case against him. All right, and I'm done. That's my. All right. What do you guys think?
That was good.
That was on the money. We all kind of saying the same thing.
Yeah.
We all are saying the same thing. This is going to start a ripple effect. It's going to definitely start a ripple effect. We're all going to be seeing a lot. So it's definitely going to get crazy for him and his family.
It is. And you know what? So when everyone was talking, and like, you know, we talked about the 3 people betraying him. We talked about, you know, one of them being family. When I kept looking at the cosmic womb, and it's a mother, right? It's a mother, because there's a baby right there in the cosmic womb. It's a mother. It's all women. It is all women. Every single one of these women are done. Whether they're in politics, whether they're in the judicial system, or whether they're in his personal life, like they're all working together. Woman to woman, they're all working together.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. It's sad on some, you know, like Marie said, to send them off with love, because it's not gonna not gonna end well for him.
It's not.
I don't think a jail. I think, you know, he's gonna be that name Trump is gonna be synonymous with treachery.
Yup.
he just whatever generation that name took to get together is about to be ugly to be a Trump.
Yeah, they may just revert back to their original name.
What was the original name?
The Trumps. It wasn't Trump. I forgot if it was his grandfather, but it was changed. Trump is the American version of their name. Yeah. So they may
revert somewhere in Europe, and that's another thing. Like, I always laugh at how people were so adamant. Oh, he's an American, and immigration is like, y'all forget he's only 2 generations, not even 2 generations in.
No, he's like the 2nd generation because the grandfather.
So he's only, so him saying he's a 2nd generation in. So that's like somebody coming here, bringing their kids, and now you're that kid. And you know, when you look at them make this big thing about he's American, it was like, y'all even realizing, you know, he has his own things. But here's the catch too, guys. So when Marie said it, Mimi said it, Church said it, we all feel like he's gonna be sick. Like, sick. So the question now becomes, does that entail him not making? You know, Mary, I see your face. Marie, I see your face.
All that pressure I was feeling.
Place. When you said a cold place, I kept saying that don't feel like a jail.
I felt the cold. I literally felt the cold. To be honest, I don't normally get like the hits like in the body. But I was in the hit here, and suddenly I've never had this where like the bridge of my nose, only because like I have allergies. But suddenly the bridge of my nose started to really hurt, and I started getting pain right here. And it's like when you were saying, someone was, I think it was Melissa was saying about and Marie said something about an aneurysm, and I started getting like a headache right here. I'm like, what is this? And then it's only when you said what you said, I was like, that's what I'm getting.
And the long COVID.
Yeah.
COVID, so it's a lot. It's gonna be real.
And remember,
Yeah.
he forced himself to perform and act like, oh, my COVID is done. I was like, homie, we watched you jog up those stairs and like what? Like you just had a Big Mac and jogged up them stairs. You're like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
respect
And
what you're doing.
the thing is, we've never seen him jog before.
No,
I'm sorry, but we've never seen that before.
he doesn't even chase golf balls. Shout out to Hustle, you jogging up them stairs. Okay, Rocky Balboa, like
Yeah, so that was a big thing. I'm saying that.
It's a corridor.
Lottie, no, I don't think we're so Lottie said, will he leave America and move to a cold country? No, that's not what we're getting. He's not leaving America and going to another cold country. I don't know. Does anybody
I think in his mind, you know, guys, when I seen the travel card, I was like, you know, his mind, he just thinks that he can just have that brilliant, you know. Not gonna.
But when you said traveling and you said he was yelling at you, you kept hearing the minute you said traveling, I was like, oh, he's traveling.
Yeah, he's on
yeah, escapism was a theme in when I did my spread as well. Escapism, that was a theme.
Yeah, that was a good question. Thanks, Lottie.
Yeah, he's not gonna go. But even like I said, it's just funny how when the January 6th came around and all of them were, he's an American and he's this, and he don't know he was swindling y'all, he was sweet talking y'all for a minute. When all this stuff starts to come out, they're gonna be stuck.
Yeah, I have to say, I've got to answer Lottie's question. Scotland, he can forget about Scotland. Scotland, they've got to yeah, he cannot come to Scotland. Forget it.
Scotland may be one of those nations that are ready to be like, we got the papers ready. You done? You done? My turn? My turn. They're like, jump in. All right.
Yeah, they are.
I think a lot of stuff also is a lot of those hotels when he was charging people while they were coming to the country. Remember, he was turning that stuff over. All that stuff is gonna come out.
Yeah.
All that stuff is coming out. Even all the money he's getting, like what? They're gonna be singing. Like I said, I think it's the beginning of the end. Like you said, this is gonna start the ball rolling. I feel like they're gonna find a way that now you can say the president. I think they're gonna find a way so you. I don't know, not to say that he's not the president, allegedly, but to figure out a way.
Allegedly.
Right.
Yeah, allegedly, yeah.
He can't use the money. You know how they give that money to him every year and all that
stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Only to impeach him, they can take it away. But I think they're gonna find some sort of way because, baby,
he can't get presidential benefits.
Correct.
Like former. Okay.
Right. I think they're gonna find a way because all this stuff is coming out. Because think about it, if none of his tax records are right, that means even when you were in that presidency, you gave fraudulent documentation.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something to think about. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just saying. Because that means you didn't even really give your real information.
Yeah. And also too,
Don't you certify that? Don't you certify that, Tola?
We do certify all of that, yeah. But I think they're also looking at fraud, like election fraud from back then too, because they found electorate. I think they found electorate fraud. Like people were trying to commit it. Like they were trying to do the same thing twice.
Oh, you know what I'm hearing too? I keep hearing date of birth. So, you know,
some stuff. They was waiting for him. They was waiting for, I heard in my head. They was waiting for him at the door.
Yup.
We was waiting for you. We was waiting for you. We was waiting for you to finish the presidency, and that is why he was so adamant on not leaving. Everybody forgets there are other girls out there.
Mm-hmm.
Touch young girls.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of cases start coming up because now he no longer has presidential coverage anymore.
Protection.
So things that start coming out. Everybody's gonna be like, oh, they're just trying to get him. Like, no, these are all things that were going on prior to him being. Is that y'all overlooked it because he was one of the good old boys. Y'all didn't realize he wasn't. Well, I never understood. I was like, if he cannot keep a building, every building he's had has run into bankruptcy.
Mm-hmm.
How do you give him the keys to the United States?
Girl.
And a lot of people, I'm in New York, and we don't know he ain't got no money. He don't know, he's a reality person. But once you know even Trump Towers was closing down. His thing was to sue you till you got tired. So let's say you did some work for him as a contractor, and he didn't pay you. As he got close to finishing, he would find all these things wrong, and then would you took him to court, and he would drag it out. Now, a small business person who's goes into this like, I'm happy to be part of this project. How long do you think they can afford a lawyer?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. That's his MO. So when he became president, and a lot of people were like, oh, he's the best. It was like he don't know how to balance a checkbook.
Mm-hmm.
He watched his reality show. He put people in front of him to do the work.
Yep.
And he was just like, okay, you did it, all right. But that was it. So I was like, how do you give him the keys to the country? Like,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm hearing? Grab and go. Like he grabs what he wants and he goes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, a card popped out of my deck, and it says, I don't know if you can see it. This one. Stop blaming others. You're grown. Stop blaming others.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think that's what it is. I think he would throw his kids under the bus.
Yep.
He would throw his kids under the bus. I always thought that was a thing with his daughter. But we're not discussing that right now.
no, not right now.
We're not discussing that right now. But
Right.
say that she is gonna sing like I feel like she's gonna.
Remember, as the prize.
Yep.
She's already been singing.
Yeah.
And you know who I think is talking about? The other woman we didn't talk about? Her mother.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
No
yeah.
So she is telling them drop him like an ass. So I think this is gonna be
Yeah. She ain't letting her daughter go down. She ain't she crafted and molded that woman, right? I literally will never forget that woman said, honey, don't get mad, get everything. That woman is not gonna let him roll her daughter under the bus. No.
That's what I'm saying. So she's telling her daughter, tell it all.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they're gonna give you, because they're gonna write up something for her. But they're not gonna be the same anymore. The Trump name is not gonna be even the money coming in, you know who he is. So I'm surprised if what's his own stays long enough. I wonder if her contract is done.
Her contract been done. From the minute she slapped that hand away, I was like, oh, contract up. You knew the rules. You're not supposed to touch me in public.
Stop it.
You don't pay me enough. Stop.
To be perfectly honest, I'm thinking to myself that this is a prime time to sue for divorce. If she doesn't sue for divorce now, there'll be nothing left. There'll be no money.
But I feel like
she's already now.
But honestly, I've always felt like all right. If we look at the profile of this wonderful woman, because Divine Feminine came out, so I have to put some respect on her name a little bit, right? She's been plotting. She's been putting shit away. She knew who he was from the minute she met him at that fashion show, and she knew who she was. Okay, people love to think that it's only people of color who have a baby for a man and then they marry him just to get their papers.
Because she made sure her parents got their papers too.
Right, because her parents got their papers. So the same thing we were trying to stop was that same thing that brought her people here. So that's why I said I got to put a little bit of respect on her name. She made sure she secured her bag and the next man. She's just waiting for the contract to be done.
Yep.
For
Yes, ma'am. And you watch that little boy, there's no connection. He's connected to his mother and his grandparents.
Yeah.
And I think I think that boy speaks her language fluently. And I think they talk to each other in her language around him. He doesn't like it.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I think there's a lot going on, guys. Like I think it's gonna start out with New York, and it's gonna go down the line because everybody's gonna have information now. Everybody's gonna have information. Everybody's gonna have information. It's so funny. I felt like I don't know why when this whole thing happened, this whole thing starting over in Russia. I felt like, why do I feel like this is like a distraction? As soon as it started, it's gonna end. I'm not saying it, literally. I feel like it's the way it's as fast as it's starting. For some reason, I feel like it's gonna end the same way.
Because he's got ties to Ukraine. He's got business dealings in Ukraine. He's got business dealings in Germany. Yeah. I don't think he's got any business dealings in France, but Germany and Ukraine, he's got business dealings there, and the Germans will go after him for sure. Yes. Oh yes, they're going to go after him too.
And after this, Ukraine definitely going to go after him.
For sure.
It will come out.
I think it's like a weird thing. It's just out of nowhere. It was like,
and Eastern Europe. I'm feeling there's 2 countries in Eastern Europe, and I'm not including Ukraine. There's another 2 countries in Eastern Europe I think are going to go after him. So yeah.
Things are going. He can't go nowhere. I think how he's going to end is by himself, desolate in his brain. I know it sounds sad.
Yeah.
Stuck in his head. What's that for dementia? Like he's gonna be. Yeah.
Like honestly, it sounds bad to say it, but that would be the best. Like for him personally, is to not have any memory of. You know what I mean? Not have that cognitive memory where it pains him.
He can't. He's somebody tells. You ever been around somebody who tells so many lies they can't remember the truth?
Yeah.
That's what I get from him. He's those people that he can't even remember because he knows he's manipulated so much. The funny thing is going to be though, his the Trumpians. Because when they realize we've been hoodwinked.
Bamboozled.
He was living. Y'all gonna realize that's gonna be the hard thing for them to realize. A lot of those people in that crowd were paid. That's gonna come out. The people sit behind him and all the things, and it's gonna make everybody look at things differently.
I literally just heard in my head he pulled the same trick that people be getting. Okay, Spirit, how do you always say it? It's a trick as old as time. And Donald Trump has followed the model of religious institutions. I literally heard that. They passed the offering plate in front of me, and then the pastor drove off in a jet. And I was like, it's the same thing. He just literally watch, rinse, and repeat, right? People donate their lives to his campaign trail, and they think it's on his campaign. It's not. It literally, that's how he ate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to show you how Spirit is not playing with them and the ties are not on their end anymore, they open up that new app they have and it cannot open. The app can't open. It keeps shutting down.
Good.
The one he just came out with?
The joint he just came out with. As of Wednesday, last time I started looking at it, I was like, it's not going to open right away. It's going to be a lot of trouble every time it opens.
All right. So do we all want to pull a final outcome?
Yeah, let's do that.
You want to pull a final outcome?
Yeah, let's try that.
One last card.
Do a last card, baby.
It's gonna be like a political team fight between everybody. I keep seeing this in spirit, like mine's bigger, mine's bigger.
I feel like all of those people in politics who built their career off of him, no more trust for them and their constituents. They're like, we can't trust you to make.
Like basically his name is not going to be the golden ticket anymore, right?
Yeah.
You can't pull out that card and say, I know him. Can I get in? Can I get this job?
Like,
can I get in City Hall? It's hard to get in City Hall in New York, right? It is. So you gotta say, oh, you know what? I got his number for you. Can I get in?
So now what? Nahala. We're talking about Trump. Spirit keeps calling him the big orange baby. We're talking about Trump. It's so funny. We said that, and how many cards came out that referred to him like grow up, stop being a baby. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that was good. That was really good. Everybody.
Don't spoil your kids, people. If this teaches us anything.
No, you know what it is? I don't think it's spoiling him.
All the same across the board.
Yeah. I think the sad thing for him is that he never knew what love was.
Tracey, we can't hear you. Are you on mute?
Can't hear you.
Where she at?
Where'd she go? Yeah, he never got that like.
Well, never showed him love.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, what's about to
what? Look who popped up out my bed. The Queen of Swords. It's going down.
Are we gonna play that song when it goes down?
Oh,
I heard it.
I have me in. Do your Millie Bop all across TikTok. They're like, right. Done.
Love her mercy.
But I got, so my two final outcomes, they jumped out together, is Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. Spirit was like, I got this. Spirit drove this train. Spirit flew this plane. Spirit was like, you at the wrong place. No, I need you to go back. Like Spirit was like stopping prosecutions. Like, no, you in the wrong place. Go back. Like they spiritual guidance, people. Spiritual guidance was given. Somebody one night was like, all right, Lord, just help us get this done. That's what I'm getting. Somebody was like, Lord, help us get this done. Like, I need to show my boss something. And Spirit was like, I got you. Right? And the last one is the Arrow Master, hitting the mark, intention and detachment. They hitting this nail on the head. That arrow is straight shooting, straight to the heart of the matter. He can't even avoid this if he tried. Spirit was like, Honey, I crafted the arrow. All you gotta do is pull it back and shoot. Your target ain't moving. So this is spiritually divine. There was no other ending for this. Like Tracy said, frozen. So just so you know.
I got.
Maybe she's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, what does that say, Sheraton?
Face reality or live in La La Land. Choose wisely.
Wow.
Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. He's like, this is not happening. This is not happening. Mm-hmm. He is like, nope, that's not happening. Oh, nope, still on fire, not happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? Who's talking?
I sounded like me.
No, I was watching YouTube. Yeah, somebody has a YouTube on?
Yeah.
I don't have mine on.
I don't have mine on either. Nope.
Okay, Spirit, stop playing with us.
It's me, Melissa. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't have it on.
Oh, we couldn't hear you.
Oh. So,
Tracy, we couldn't hear you. But yeah, you're back.
I know.
Big Mama's back.
And the house is still in one piece. We didn't throw no house parties. Didn't invite no boys over. We were good.
Here's my final, which is funny. So while you were talking before, I got the blame card had jumped out when I was on the other card. I can see it. But here's the hottie. I was shuffling the New York deck. I'm just going back. And the funny thing that jumped out, y'all saw this one jump out. To me, this is a teacher, a boss. You know, this is a teacher. And the cards, so let me get this out. I'm shuffling. Justice. Wait, and I'm for the deck.
Ruth. Oh,
it's going down. There's no way around it. No matter how you want to slice it. He's been off. They're gonna drag it.
Yes.
That's my final.
Who's going?
No, it's you to go.
Oh yeah, me. I can go. All right, so I'm gonna pull my card right now. All right, what is the final words for Trump spirit? I got manifestation. Okay, so I'll read on that. You know what, too? Like when I look at this card, it makes me feel like someone that is just saying, like, oh my gosh, like please get me out of this. You know? Like how many stars I gotta buy to get out of this? Okay, so let me find the meaning of that. I'll just read a short piece of it. But I definitely feel like he's somebody that, you know, okay. It says, I'm gonna read a piece. You are you are the let's see, where do I want to read from? Your energy is aligning with pure potential. It's important to know that everything you focus on now is going to grow, adapt, expand, and line your energy field. Your angels are encouraging you to open up and receptive as the universe offers you the guidance, abundance, support, and healing you require based on your current situation. Recognize the incredible gifts and support that are available to you now. The power of the universe is within you. Honestly, it just makes me feel like before he did get to manifest what he want, because he had the he had the money to have that type of way to manifest. I definitely feel like he wants to I feel like he wants to I don't know, I keep hearing the word hope. But also with this card too, with the manifestation, this could be the hope for others to have justice as well. Okay, because when I hear the word hope, that makes me feel like that as well. All right, that's my final outcome.
Okay. So I got on card. Are you hearing the echo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put myself on mute maybe.
Maybe we should all go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Because I don't hear the echo.
Yes, Tracy.
Okay. We've been fighting Tracy and this reading like crazy.
He's like, no, don't let her get in. Don't let her get in. I can't.
Girl's like, no, leave the kids.
All right, guys. Does it sound better now in the chat?
Yeah, because I don't hear the echo.
There was Tracy.
Yeah.
She have to go out and come back in.
All right,
So
we're gonna. I think so. Me and Sky, we're gonna go over what we said because there was echo, but we'll just revisit it for you guys. But Marie.
Okay, so the first card I got was Door to Spirit.
Mm.
And when I saw this card, I was like, I don't know why the hymn came down. Like, I'm gonna lay down my burdens. Like he has, he can atone if he choose to. Like he needs to. If you want to get to, this little light, heavenly, pearly looking atmosphere. But then the second card I got was Deceit. So it's like, you know what? Yeah, but no. I'm gonna stick with what I know.
Yeah.
This has got me here thus far. And he's gonna stay in this energy, especially the person that like they're holding on to like the treasure chest and the coins. It's still that miser manipulation, that kind of energy that he's just gonna play out with. He's done it thus far. He's just gonna ride it out.
So, yeah. I mean, I could definitely see that. For real.
Yeah.
Sharton, do you want to go? Are you ready to go, babe? Your final outcome, Sharton?
Yeah, sorry, no, I've given it. I've done it. I've done it. Yeah.
All right. So just to go over what I got for my final outcome. So I got the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. So like I said, this was spirit's work. Like, so literally someone was like, God help me. They were on the job and they're like, God help me. I got to find something here. Like, I can't go back to my boss empty-handed. Spirit was like, yep, so act, so done. Thank you. Waiting for one of you to reach out to me and say, help me. Because Spirit steered this whole boat. right? Spirit gave them all the understanding and the wherewithal to know this is, don't say this, don't do that, cover this up. All right, you're gonna go blab, forget it. And then they're like, oh, what was I gonna say? Like, I felt like Spirit this entire time had a hand in this to make sure this was achieved, this was done. Because the next one is the Arrow Master, hitting the mark, intention and detachment. This is nothing personal for these people. It's not. They had a job to do and they did it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're on your job and you're like, God, just give me strength, give me some help. I got to get this done. And Spirit was like, thank you for finally reaching out and asking. And they hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
They hit the nail on the head with, whatever evidence they have. It's a straight to the mark. Whatever, all the evidence all these different people have. I think, Marie, you said is he's going to be in the court. They're going to be like, but this don't add up. Like what you're saying and what we.
Yeah, like what happened?
What happened? I'm sorry, right? That's what this is. Like all their evidence is like foolproof. You can't. None of your trickery don't work no more. Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to go back over mine. So I have my Soul's Truth back in the deck. I had kept the New York ones out. So it's so fun. I started shuffling again. These two cards came out together. And the same card that came out initially. So Spirit is not playing. So the same card I got balanced. Meaning this is going to balance everything out. It's going to show who he is, what he is, and how he moves. This is going to balance out. This is going to tell who he is. Okay, Spirit, come on now. You dropped the other card. I guess the other card they don't want because it dropped to the floor. The other one that I originally had was blame. So again, he's going to try to blame other people. But with this balance card here, a lot of stuff is going to come out to everybody's going to see him for who he is. They're going to start to really see who he is. Trying to understand him is going to make sense that he's a snake oil salesman. And the cards I got initially were the first card was the Queen of Swords, where I think this is Letitia. The next card is the Justice card. I know somebody says Ginsburg. Yeah, it is her. For justice. And I'm saying at that level, that's how deep it's going to get, guys. I think they're going to try to pull us over to the highest courts. The last card is the Tower. And Tower meaning it's already a done deal. No matter how you try to sugarcoat it, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. It's going to go down. It's going down. I can't hear that song. But it's gonna get ugly. The Trump name is gonna be
done.
But yeah, caca.
Like Martin says, he's going to fall off that horse face first into two.
Yes,
caca.
In the caca, he's done.
In manure.
Manure. We'll do more with it. Manure.
Wait, I picked up the cards and put it back on the bottom. Put it back on the stuff. Right, look what's on the bottom of my deck.
Oh damn!
Wow.
Like he made a deal. I'm sorry, it keeps coming up. He keeps coming up. He made a deal, and it's like time. Contract's done. You're mine now. He made a deal.
He doesn't believe in anything. When he said he was going to church, he wasn't going to nobody's church. Y'all knew he wasn't going to church. Y'all knew he was. He only going to church because it was a show.
He didn't even know how to hold the Bible. Wasn't the Bible upside down? He was holding the Bible upside down. I was like, okay.
Really? We were going to church and the little boy looked like, what are we going to church for? Even Melania. Like, what is she wearing to church? You don't even know. You know, so you was like, y'all know y'all don't go to church. You ain't got to lie. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
She's like, wait, how do I dress for this funeral, marriage? Wait, what? That's the only time I go to church.
Girl.
What am I doing? She was like,
don't touch me.
Lord.
She was the White House. She really saying it now. She talks her own. This is food for thought, allegedly. In order for you to lay down with someone like that, you have to also be like that.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's true.
You have to be. There's something you can't tolerate that for so long. Come on. She tolerated, how old is this? 14, 15? You know, she didn't look appalled. She was definitely down with the Be Best crew. Be Best. No, she was there for that money, and now she collected enough money. Out. But you know, but she's no different than him. He gives. I think her leaving him has to be that he loses. As long as he's still on a high horse and he can make moves and go places, she's not going anywhere, guys.
Yeah.
He loses that clout.
Oh my God, it makes sense. Before we started the stream, while I was getting ready, my Alexa was playing songs, and they kept playing "You Do Anything for Clout," that Cardi B song, like "They Do Anything for Clout," and then it ended, and then it came on again. I was like, all right, and then it came. I was like, all right, skip. This is the third time.
She has the last drop of blood. Whatever money that she can get to the end, whatever her contract says until the end, she's gonna get her bag and go. That lady like that money. She's like, so she's not going nowhere until her money is right. When her money is right is when she's done. No more clout. Right now, he's still collecting money. He's still making money. The Trumpians are still giving him money. You don't think she get a percentage of that? I know she get about 2% of that.
Listen, she's siphoning. She's like, so I went to the grocery store and milk was $20 today, honey. So for the grocery bill, I need 100. 50 buys the groceries, another 50 goes in the pocket. She was hip to game the whole time. She'll be gone with the wind. Yes.
Right, sparkling. She was like, I'm just here to pick up my money. I'm just here for my money. Where's my money? Where's my money?
My coins.
Where's my money?
She's like, don't even worry. I know where my lot. I was like, I'll get the groundskeeper to take me to my money. Don't worry. I know where it is.
The money's in the walls, guys.
Hidden behind the toilet.
That's just hiding in the wall.
Like, wait, don't you have a gold toilet? Oh, it's gold plated. Oh, okay.
No, bye. This is good. Yeah, you can't be mad at her charm, but at the same time, it tells you who she is to tolerate that for so long. So you give her some sympathy, but at the end of the day, he knew what contract she was going for, and you know, made a decision. She's not gonna leave. Y'all just know she's not gonna leave this unscathed. Just so y'all know.
Oh no.
She's not gonna leave this unscathed either. So
because I feel like she wasn't smart enough not to sign her name on something she wasn't supposed to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, because you're my wife, I do need you to sign off on this kind of deal. Anyway, you know what I mean?
It is what it is at the end of the day.
A ball and a chain. She, you know, that's how he got her. Like a ball and chain. So whatever he get bounces to her.
Yeah.
You know? It might not be that severe.
Oh. You see what's speaking from the said?
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks now.
So then she got
that's it, girl.
So that makes sense. I did hear the Epstein name, but I'm like, what does got to do with what? And then I heard brothel. So I was like, okay, now that makes sense. Okay.
And I was thinking that people would come out younger, like these girls that he was messing. I don't know why I feel, again, allegedly, that.
Wait, one more time.
Allegedly. There's some other young girls going to start coming out. Because remember, he paid for that young girl. Get what, 13 million, that little girl? The 13-year-old president. Remember, they paid her off.
Yeah.
So there's some things gonna come out. There's some things. He's hot. If you don't want to sit next to him, it might jump off on you. But I don't know. She just may want to be best. You know, let her live her life.
You best give me money. Someone said that in the chat. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I thought that was good. Any questions, anybody? That was good. That was a good read, guys. That was really good.
It was a good read.
It's funny how we all got the same headache.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I staged the crap out of my house. It's still stinky.
I'm burning yoga right now, incense, to clear this place up. I'm burning incense.
That's some sad energy.
It is.
Yeah. It's sad. It's sad.
And it keeps
sad
picking Tracy out, but we don't like it.
Right, the rest of them Tracy out, right?
Because they don't want Tracy smoke.
Let Dory back in.
Okay.
Free Dory in. Let Dory in.
Okay, hello.
Hi.
Hey. Well, this is what it feels to be left out of the group, huh? It is not a good feeling. But the problem was I didn't have any bookings. And then I got booked out. And I got to take care of my peeps. I have to take care of my peeps.
Yeah.
So I knew you girls can handle it. I was not worried. It's just that every time I came back in, I didn't have a place. And I was like, well, I'll just take another reading then. I don't care. I'll work. But I can't wait to go back and listen to this. It sounds like something's going to go down and Melania's getting pulled into this.
At the end, we talked about her, like, yeah, we felt that she's going to get pulled in. Yeah, but he's going down. After something we got getting sick, we were having headache.
Yeah, pressure.
If anything, they're going to make sure they get as much dirt out of her. So hopefully she won't go to jail. Hopefully she just sings like a bird.
Oh, she gonna sing.
She gonna sing.
Oh, she gonna sing. Like, sorry, Sharton said it best. She gonna sing like a bird on cocaine. I was like, all them high notes. She's like, what else? Oh, you didn't even know about this.
Like, yeah.
So one time in band camp, like she's like, you didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
I got receipts.
Yeah.
She's like, it was a contract. I don't love him. I ain't going down with this. I just had to be. I saw it out. What do you want to know?
Right.
He was there too.
Right.
That's pretty much.
Make sure she starts with a date of birth first.
Because I kept you said that, and I kept hearing identity theft.
Oh.
The minute you said date of birth, I heard identity theft. I was like, identity theft. Okay.
You know, we never know. Maybe he might really be somebody else. Wouldn't that be surprising?
No, we didn't read Putin. Oh no.
Actually, I'm doing
now I'm getting the pressure again. Once I said once I said, you know, what if he is somebody else?
Someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, sugar. Yeah, I'm actually going to be doing a reading Putin. When am I doing that reading? I think it might be Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, I'm doing a reading on him next week.
Yeah. We just told them today thinking there's something tying it together. This out of nowhere. there's something like you said, business dealings or something. Trump, like he's doing. They're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, big time.
They're talking.
Big time.
Because
allegedly. Put up the paper. Put up the paper, Cola.
allegedly.
Allegedly. I never refer to here. I call them the Impaler. That's how I refer to Mr. P as the Impaler.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guys.
Hold on a second, guys, because I just want to let everyone know that the Gems have an IG account.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you can find the Gems. They're gonna. Oh, hi, Ifa Sheye. That's where you could find the Gems. And Sherrilton, if you could post something, get with Cola and post something so
Okay.
that the people know how to find your channel and everything for Tuesday or Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll get that sorted. I actually owe Cola a phone call anyway. So yeah, and I want to get back to Sky as well and something. But yeah. So I have to like call some people, and I'll probably end up calling them tomorrow. But yeah. I'll get that sorted.
Yeah, because it's definitely when you talk, there's definitely you're gonna probably pick up so much because it's like out of nowhere. Why are you saying they did a good job?
Yeah.
There's something. It figured as soon as I heard, I was like, yeah, they're there. I feel. This is my opinion. I feel this whole thing with Putin is in homage to Trump. Like they got something going on because out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I mean, maybe it's just me, but out of nowhere, in less than 2 weeks, all of a sudden now, you're going after them. And the Russian people don't even want this. The Russian people don't want it at all.
Ooh, you know what, too, Scott? I keep hearing they eat from the same plate.
Yup.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're doing the same thing. So it's definitely going down. But like I said, as quick as it started, I feel everybody pray for them because that has to imagine the stress to try to get out of their homes and things like that. Imagine the stress. Somebody just wants your stuff.
Yeah, and even the you said it before. Russian people, they don't want it. Like they're protesting, and they're still protesting, even though they know they can get arrested and disappear. And they're like, nah, like,
and they're heavy.
They are. They're like, what is this? No, they should have protested when that referendum passed that made him president forever. I was like,
they've been protesting. So it's gonna get. You didn't hear me say it. I'm just saying. Let's just walk through it and see how long he may be here.
Oh wait, so speaking from the purple college, remember
there's a big echo and there's so much interference. I can hardly hear anything.
Interference. Let me mute. Let me see.
I'll mute myself too.
Yeah, get again. Okay, it's going now.
Yeah, it's gone now.
It's gone now.
No, listen, burn the sage. No slander. Get out of here. Where the sage at? Get out of here. Y'all crazy.
That's crazy, right? It was like, we have no problem.
Because I'm watching Tracy, and Tracy's like, no, I don't know what this. I'm like, no, it's not from our end. Listen, no infiltration over here. But no, I was reading what Speaking from the Purple Couch said. He's like, remember, Trump's son said, we don't need U.S. money, we have Russian money. I mean, I got U.S. money because I got to work. So,
Well, wait a second. Wait a second. That's again smoke and mirrors, because Russia will be running out of money with this war.
yes. Yes.
That's why the people upset.
Uh-huh. That's
They
a
want-
lot of troop. That's a lot of. I'm like, the whole time they're like, it's just a military exercise.
Ain't no damn exercise.
What? It's like, all right. I know.
Okay. Yeah, I got some white sage. Yeah, I need this.
Mhm.
This is ridiculous. Because baby. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's gonna be interesting next couple of weeks. But I feel like it's just as it has started, is going to end.
Did anyone bring up anything about the DAs that resigned? Did that come up in the reading at all?
No,
That's more smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, we just stayed on task
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah, but I feel like Tracy said, it's all smoke and mirrors. So Spirit's like, we ain't even watching that because it's done, right? No matter what they're gonna try to throw for us to look at like a certain DA office funny or a certain state AG funny. Spirit's like, nah. Don't even pay attention. Don't pay attention to the man behind the screen, right? It's like all the energy we pulled. We see a coalition of people working together, and the dominoes are gonna fall one by one. Once this gets done with in New York, globally, not just in America, globally, people are gonna start filing injunctions.
Or taking over his building.
Yeah.
Because doesn't he owe somebody money like China, somebody? One of his hotels?
Mm-hmm.
Well, China's in bed with Putin, so there you have it. It's all connected somehow.
Yeah.
That's all. I won't say anything right now, but they're the same thing, the same forever. That whoever he is forever. It's like they don't even understand. This is a time right now. It's about love and bringing everybody together. So this thing he's doing right now is gonna blow up in his face.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna blow up so bad. And any other thing like that, like this is a time like this whole change is happening across the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's gonna this is gonna let people be like, first off, just because you're the president or the prime minister does not mean you get to drag us into a war we don't want. I feel like this is a change, right? We talk about 6 being that universal year of love.
Yeah.
And it's like, what, I won't even do it. It's like agape and whatever love. This is that love of self and man, right? This is that love for your brother. And people are like, why? I don't want to send my son to war, right? Like, why are we bombing another? It's like people across the world is looking at this right now and saying, you don't do that. They're people are going to start keeping their government. Like, government no longer are going to run roughhood over their people. People are like, nah, you don't do that.
Yeah, it's coming down. It's this is very interesting now to watch this. I've never seen Russians react that fast.
Yeah.
Like,
and they love their country.
They ran. The Russians were like, what are you doing? They ran out. Same thing like China before COVID, but they made them sick. But that's alleged. But the same type of
I got you.
protest.
Allegedly.
The same type of protesting that was going on with government. Like, you're not going to do this, and we're not going to have this.
Yeah.
So they're really like, it's becoming that type of thing where you're going to see people try to pass martial law. Like, that's why you look at all these puppets in politics now, not realizing this. People are the internet and education. Though they give you education for free some places, so they want you to be able to do menial work. They don't realize now it's open to you being on the computers, asking questions, Googling stuff, researching things, looking at things. Like I didn't know a lot of people in China never knew about the thing that happened in Tiananmen Square. That is something that they do not tell them in their country. They learn that when they get here. So, you know, it's all about that. But this was a great read. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Thank you, Dory, for giving us the opportunity.
Thank you.
Dory.
You're welcome. You guys are doing this on your own, actually. It's just a gathering, and you guys are working your magic all by yourselves.
Good.
Like, I don't want to be like Sherry Shepherd with Wendy Williams. Let me thank the queen. Let me thank the queen. It's bullshit. I don't. No.
That's fake. That was like, what, girl? You want to thank her for getting sick so you have this job? Okay.
Yeah, I actually think that the thanking her is over the top. Like, it's enough already. Like, co-host, come on in, do your job. You know, thank her in the end. I don't know if we should do all that. Let me thank the queen. Let me thank Wendy. Like, get out of here. So don't do that.
Yeah, no.
You guys are standing on your own. The only thing I did was gather the geese together. And that was a long time ago. So this is perfection now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, right?
You know what's funny though? Years ago, I gave someone a job, right? And her sister wouldn't give her the job. We were managers in a hospital, and there was an opening. And I was like, why aren't you giving your sister the job? So I gave her the job. And I say it I like that, right? Never thanked me. Never thanked me. And then one day we were all sitting together, all the unit managers, and we were talking about how we all got the job. When it came to her time, right, Marie? And so that's exactly, because I'm not going to call you out your face, right? So I just kind of like stare at her. She was sitting across from me. So I just kind of like, and she was like, don't look at me like that, Tracy. It wasn't because of you I got the job. It was because of me. She said it was because of me. And I learned something from that. I decided that it was because of her. We never talked again. But I decided she actually did get that job on her own, meaning she passed the interview. We never talked again. I mean, I literally stood there across the table and I was like, okay.
Noted.
But you know what?
Noted.
Yeah, because there's one thing to be like, I know I went in and I took the test and I passed it, but who helped you get in the door to take the test?
Yeah.
That is still important, right? Who gave you the opportunity to take the test? Who provided you with the pen and paper to take the test? I think a lot of people in ego, right? They forget. Yeah. And that's why, that's why I said thank you, because I never thought I would be doing this. So for me, it was, I truly didn't, right? I didn't think this was where and how. So the fact that, like, I'm confident enough to be here in front of all these people and my friends, that's why I will forever say thank you. And I'm saying that thank you because it's, you literally, like you said, I've only picked the geeses and assembled them, and I was one of those geeses. So thank you.
Gratitude as well.
Yeah. I mean, but I have to tell you, it's so amazing, the growth. The growth is amazing, because I know I'm a hard teacher. And and sometimes being a hard teacher, I hurt feelings. And then I go, you okay when I slammed you down? Did you hurt yourself that much? And you're like, no, then get the fuck up. Get up.
Get up.
We got spiritual things to do, and it ain't for the weak. It ain't
It's
for
not.
the weak. We see too much. We see things in the sky. We see too much. So we can't have the fainted heart. But I understand that the discipline is different, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not your mama. They want to call me mama, but I'm not your mama.
But you do teach people. A lot of people are very unclear when they're being unkind, though.
Yeah.
That's something that I even learned for myself. That that's unkind. And being a spiritual person, a lot of people aren't aware that they're unkind. You know, oh, you look cute like that. You make my hair look cute like that. So people don't realize they say unkind things.
Mm-hmm.
They don't realize it. And I check people, right?
Right, that's the point. You point out, you go, oh, wow, that is unkind. You're right. You have to be willing. You have to be willing to humble yourself to say, I'm not right about it. So that is a, lesson. Be grateful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
People don't. Uh-oh. Whoa.
What happened?
She just got whispered to.
My ear just clogged. I said hello.
Oh.
Hello. Hey.
That's why we started lighting it. We were like,
my ear just stopped and said hello. So hello. I was looking in the room like anybody else saw that. We're not doing that today. We're not doing
Aoife Sheye says, she's a Leo, right? So she's like, ungrateful. You gave her the opportunity. I know. I know.
mm-hmm.
I know. I never forgot that. Never. Like, stuck with me for life.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hi, Sylvester.
Hey.
You guys, I ordered some stuff from Sylvester. I can't wait. I'm not gonna lie.
You can't wait for what?
I got like a backpack. I got a backpack, and then I got like a regular sweater, and then a hoodie. I can't. I'm gonna be at work, like, You can see clearly. Okay, hold on. This way. Okay.
Sylvester has some fascinating clothing. You gotta come on. I hope you got your camera.
Yes.
You have to come on because his artistry is
beautiful.
Out of pocket. It's out of pocket. Like the thought that it seems effortless. I always like when he sends me something, it's a sketch. So I don't understand sketches because it's like all these lines, and he goes, "What do you think?" And I go, "It's perfect, right?" But I don't understand it. But when the painting comes through, whoa, mama, Sylvester, you are ridiculously talented. Oh, I sent him one today, guys. Did you get it, Sylvester? I know I bother you. I don't care. I sent him one today. I could care less. Because they're okay. So guess what I sent him today? Well, he always goes, okay, give me time. Always. And I forget about it. Because time to me is endless. I'm like, okay. And he comes out with this beautiful thing. Guess what I said today?
What?
Black men got the real magic.
Uh-oh.
I don't care. Hello? Talk to the hand.
So I said what I said.
That's gonna be a seller. Watch. Wives are gonna want to buy it for their men. Girlfriend's gonna be like, hey, I know you dating 3 women, but this is what I think of you. We're gonna blast that one all over Instagram. No,
Yeah.
no, it's gonna be a seller. I already
Yeah.
know it.
It's needed.
That's true. I mean, come on now. That's just something.
Well, it's just time for the black man to recognize their magic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think that's what I said it today, I think in this morning feed. It's just time for them to recognize their magic.
You know what? It's so funny. You are seeing more black men be more spiritual and more aware.
Yep.
Talking about Mars. I'm like, is this Instagram? Like, what did this change?
Right.
Wow.
You see the more
Fine.
saying more positive things about women, or you know why they love black women, or why they date women. Or one guy was like, I date all women. I don't have a preference, but I just like women. You know, I like a certain type of woman. He went to this whole, and he explained. I was like, now see, that makes sense. You know, he was like, I just like women. I like a little thickness, like this. You know, you're like, oh, okay. But then you hear some people that don't, you know. It's just interesting to see them. And then you see more black men with their kids now, doing hair, taking their kids to school. So that's like a big thing. I'm like, okay.
Showing that empathetic side of them. That's like, you know, I put on the facade outside, but when I'm home, when I'm with family. My favorite one I saw on Instagram the other day, where is this? The guy was grooming his autistic younger brother.
Yeah, I think I saw
right. You're starting to see more of that, and we're like, yes, show us your care. Show us.
However, we didn't have TikTok, IG 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Facebook didn't present that opportunity for us. Facebook had a different look to it that you couldn't see love.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But with the onset of just having your camera and the selfies, turning it into displaying love for your disabled brother, right? That was always there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We just didn't have the camera to prove it to people.
Yeah.
So it's time for them to give them credit, and spiritually, think about it. Spiritually, they are magic.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it just helps us magic for sure.
Yeah. I mean, Idris Elba, who else? You know, but what about the ordinary black man, the spiritual guy that's starting to stand up for spirituality? What about Sylvester?
Oh,
just like getting into his spirituality and living it and breathing it and unapologetically spiritual.
Oh, Tracy, I wasn't looking with my spiritual eyes when I said that. Oh.
I know.
Yeah, I've had like more than 20 years having a thing about Idris Elba, so I'm saying nothing.
It's the voice. You're like, can you say that again?
I don't even understand. Once somebody gets married, I can't go there. I don't understand that energy.
Yeah.
Well, no, but that's me. That's me. Yeah. I don't understand that energy.
For me, he's so far removed, like, right? So I could just easily, like, funnily do that. But if it was somebody that, like, was up the block, I'd be like, I'm sorry, where's your wife? Why are you over here talking to me? No,
I told you
the sugar.
I told you guys what happened for New Year's. I went up to the patio to go look at the fireworks and he left his girlfriend, and I was like, back to her. Like, if I gotta fight a bitch up in here, it's gonna be a problem. And I'm not fighting a bitch over no man.
No way, it's not worth it.
It's not.
Right.
And you know what? When a man goes, pss, 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 don't listen to that. When they go, pss.
I hate that. No, I hate that. That's a sleazeball. That's a sleazeball.
We used to say, well, are you a tire? You losing air? What, you need a pump? Like, we used to be like, you must be losing air.
Sky, somebody saying hi to you. Michelle Petwell.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, hey. Saying this.
All right, we got Aoife Shea cracking up. Aoife Shea, you gotta come on the next Super Psychics. We know you do herbs, but they don't know you do psychic work. So let's do things.
Show them the juice.
Sunday.
I know. Already, what time are we doing?
What are we doing this again? Sunday.
I was hoping we could do it on Sunday. What's your thoughts?
I'm down.
I'm down.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna I don't know what the topic's gonna be unless you guys come up with something in the next few days. I'm open to just what happened.
Wow. I just feel like what's that lady's name that talks so soft and nice? What is her name? The vegan lady.
Ooh, Tabitha.
Okay, I just want to get everybody before anybody says. Just think about this for a second. I just want to give you guys an idea. Put up the paper. Allegedly. Right.
Hold on. One second.
Oh. But do you notice?
Let me get real close.
I'm giving it to y'all. You notice that once she gave her that reading about when what's her name? She went in on her husband. And then she gave that graceful read.
It was a read.
Remember the read that she gave?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't want to lie. Wasn't like 3 days later Wendy was sick?
Oh.
I'm not saying that she did anything. I'm just saying her people was like, what? Her spirit team was like, oh, really? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think.
Yeah. First of all, she's a really classy lady.
Right.
Yeah.
She's really classy, and so she represents Black culture beautifully. So we're not going to touch anyone that represents Black culture gracefully. Like, she's too beautiful for my spirit.
Not on her, I'm saying on Wendy. I'm like, that's one person should have never been talking crazy about.
So if we were to do something on Wednesday, you think it should be Wendy?
Yeah.
Okay, you got frozen here a minute. Yeah, I'm willing to do Wendy on Sunday.
I think sugar on her.
Okay, let's focus. She's way too classy.
No, not
let's
her.
focus.
Her.
Wendy.
I was just saying that Wendy has some people that are following her because she's been kind of buttless in New York for a long time.
Yeah.
I think people been, her husband. I think she's been already from way back in the radio days. I remember being in high school when what's her name? Whitney Houston called into the radio station and read her the riot act. Big girl. The way she read her the riot act.
I was actually listening that day.
I was listening too. It was like, I fell in love with Whitney Houston. I was like, don't play with her. Don't play with Whitney. He will come for you.
Not a Leo. Like, Whitney was minding her business.
Yes.
No, she was minding her business. Drugs and all. She was minding her business.
Exactly.
So, but just so you know, I did read, I don't know how true it is, that there's a lot of stuff coming out. So we definitely could do Wendy, that she fired her whole management team. She should have been fired then, first of all. And something else I was going to tell you. Oh, and that supposedly she's getting a multi-million-dollar podcast deal. You know, she's insurance liability, so I know you can do your podcast from your home, but like, are we going to be forced to hear her cry when she gets emotional over some shit? Like, so that's the information I got out there already. I didn't exactly read on it. I just saw the caption, multi-million-dollar deal, and Wendy fired her whole management team. So let's do Wendy. That's a good one. Let's do Wendy. And I'm sure there's going to be other psychics doing Wendy before we get a chance to do Wendy. Okay. Okay.
Right. It's not us, so we do it better.
The super psychics will throw down.
It's Sunday, so it's going to be a whole feast. You got beans, greens.
Yes. All right, guys. Are you guys exhausted finally? Thank you so much. I'm going to go back and watch you guys, but I missed everything. So I'm going to be like popcorn.
Okay.
I can't wait to watch it. I can't believe I'm going to be on that end now.
You didn't pull a card on the whole Trump thing, not one card.
No, I was too afraid to step in. Sometimes when something works well, sometimes you just leave it alone. You know, the camaraderie was like perfect. So sometimes, you know, you gotta know your roles. I'm exiting left.
No, exit right. Exit right.
Exit right.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
I'm exiting left.
I'm going that way.
I'm going that way. But I do want to remind everyone, don't forget my candles. They are a hit, and Tosha just reordered another set of candles. And she got two. So
I know. I'm over here jonesing for mine. I'm like, she said the 28th. Is it? Oh, darn, didn't come early.
Is that what UPS said?
Yeah, the thing that you sent me said Monday.
How is it? It's supposed to be 2 to 3 days shipping. 2 to 3 days, people. Make it in 2 or 3 days. Some people got theirs right away, and some people got theirs a week later. I don't know.
You know, I'm not worried because when is the new moon is Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
on the new moon. Presence in Pisces, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dream big. Light your candles and dream big for the new moon.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's on.
It's on.
And I'm
Everything that you wanted for Christmas, you gotta put it on your list now.
And I'm doing the
Yes.
I'm gonna try it. The 369.
My Christmas list is a man by summer. That's my Christmas list.
So what candles would you suggest burning? And what candles would you suggest burning on Tuesday then? I'm just out of curiosity.
Purple. If you can, get purple.
Oh,
Okay.
Because it's the mystical color.
Yeah.
Or
I'll
gray.
think
Or
I got
gray.
gray. I've got gray.
Go for gray. Go for gray, silver, purple. You know, it's this psychic mystical realm. So you just really want to entertain, you know, supernatural, metaphysical, like influence.
On my head.
Oh, let me show you. There you go.
Mhm.
And if all else fails, purple glitter.
Yeah.
Ooh, purple glitter. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
purple glitter on any candle.
Mhm.
Let me show you guys a picture before we go. One of my Facebook people. Watch, I won't find it. Oh. Oh, let me find it. Look what I had to ask her, is this real? Let me highlight myself. Look at this. Can you guys see it?
What is that? A
Oh,
can?
that's the clouds?
Yeah.
It's the clouds.
Oh,
Oh,
I see a man, you
Oh,
know.
I see a man.
He's sleeping on a pillow.
Mhm.
Yeah, and there's a woman above him. A woman above him. She looks pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
No, right above him where his head is. There's
Is
a
that
woman
her leg
that's-
right
she's
there?
pregnant. That's his body, and the angel's over him.
I also see a baby smack dab in the
Yeah,
center
I see a
with
baby
the angel
too. Like
over it.
somebody's holding a baby.
Let's see her face here.
Mhm.
Oh my God. I'll send it in the group.
Mhm.
And this is just one of my Facebook friends. I was enamored by the coloring because it's almost like a rainbow that got dispersed in the sky.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It's so pretty. Like, I'm like, whoa.
So cool how you can see all those different things. And the guy's laying there. You can see his whole body.
Yup.
Wow.
Then that there's a mystical baby being born somewhere.
Yeah, there's a baby in that.
There's a mystical baby being born. Mhm.
That sounds so crazy to me right now.
Mhm.
All right. I'll let her know. I didn't expect y'all to scry it, but I'll let her know. But look at the picture better in the group. I'm just going to give it a little bit of brightness.
Yeah.
Such a pretty picture.
Mhm.
Like this is metaphysical right here.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Can I just say this one last thing quick, Tracy? Spirit
Go for it.
wants us all to start looking up because Mother Father God is showing us things. And when I mean things, I'm not just talking clouds. Spirit wants you to start looking up, guys. It's time to start, like, stop walking like this. Stop being like this in our phone. Spirit is like, look up, look up. It's time to start looking up.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As it warms up, I'm going to start watching sunsets again because I love to
Yes.
watch sunsets from the balcony. So as it warms up, I'm going to start watching sunsets again because sometimes when you look up and you see a beautiful sunset, it's almost like you can see like the clouds and like above the clouds. And to me, it looks like a whole different world.
Mhm.
Anyway, but that's
I get it. I get it.
yeah.
Doing that for a little while. Like taking those pictures like late night sleep. I would do like late night walk and take those pictures. Or I was going down to the Brooklyn Pier in Brooklyn, down by the Brooklyn Bridge. And go out. It's my favorite place in the world. It's my favorite, most calmest place to me because there's the water and the carousel. I'm gonna spend 75 cents to get on that carousel. It's only 70, I think $1. I think I'm too big, like too old to be on it. I'm gonna get on it. But I do that. Sometimes it's so soothing.
Hi, Uzo.
I know.
Hi, Uzo.
Yeah. So the early morning, like you said, that's like a beautiful thing. I did that.
I love a sunrise. A good sunrise, guys. Where the
Mhm.
A beautiful sunrise. Yeah. Like I'm literally facing east, right? I'm facing east, but the sun kind of comes up this way. So I guess east is, where the sun is, right? But it's still in close proximity. Such a beautiful sunrise.
The other day when you were recording, I was watching Tracy, the glow. It's like the sun brought out your inner glow. I just
Yes.
kept looking at you. I was like, yo, it's like you highlighted and contoured. I was just looking at you like, does she realize she's glowing right now? Like her angel essence is just like.
I keep hearing that. I don't get it. Was that in the morning?
No, it was like an evening, afternoon one. So I forgot what window you were facing.
Was it the horoscope? All right, doesn't matter. Thank you. Which one did I look beautiful in?
I'll find it for you. Don't worry
I
about
was
it.
like, her Leo's kicking in.
The Leo's kicking in. We're talking about Leo energy. Melissa, are you losing weight?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know. You know what? I've been working. I've been up and down like a squirrel at work. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Your face is smaller. Your neck is smaller. Your shoulders are smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah. You gotta get ready for some loving.
Oh yeah.
That's so sweet. I love it. I love it all. I love love, so it's so sweet. All right. We better stop. I know D. I know D from LA. I'm so sorry. Uzo says hi, everyone.
Hi,
All right, Sheraton, for somebody that was gonna go to sleep.
Bad, right?
I know,
yes,
and like, my eyes are
come on now.
watering. It's like, yeah, I am. I'm just like,
It was
pushed
too
now.
juicy. It was too juicy to leave.
I had to stay. I had to try and get over.
Absolutely. You
I
have
had
to.
to.
It's addictive. The
Yeah.
super psychics are
yeah.
addictive.
Yeah.
It is. But yes, yeah, I got in my pajamas and everything, so I'm ready for bed.
I'm in my pajamas too. Don't sleep. Mm-mm. I'll take a shower before I do anything at night. When I'm done, if I want to get in the bed, I can get in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
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 Except I gotta wash my face again.
Oh yeah.
All right. Get your candles, everyone. And thank you, everyone who's purchased the candles. Tracey Brown Live at Gmail for your candles. For your own personal readings, text me 213-458-7408. Cherylton, showing the end. She's going to do a video on Tuesday, hopefully Monday or Tuesday.
Yes, it's gonna be. It's gonna be. I think I'm gonna probably say something the Impaler or something Impaler because that's how I refer to him. Because I don't want the bots to get onto me, so I refer to him by code name Impaler.
Okay, got it. And so Monday or Tuesday, just put it in the IG channel. What's the name?
The Gems Group.
The Gems Group with a Z, GEMZ.
Mm-hmm.
Marie, how can they contact you?
Same name here at Instagram, Marie_Nicole_.
Melissa, how can they contact you?
Yeah, you can contact me on all social media platforms at the Melissa Burton Show. And make sure you check out me and Tracy when we do Revelations on Saturday.
Revelations tomorrow.
Come on.
It's good.
We're learning so much with each other. It's crazy that it's the
It's
visions
good.
that come. I can't even believe that this is happening, Melissa. I can't believe it.
I love
I feel
it. It's a
honored
fun
that
moment.
Spirit is letting me do it. I feel honored because I'm not a scholar. So, Cola, how can they reach you?
So I am at the Kinky Witch _tease on Instagram. And that's where I am right now. And find me within the gems group as well. But if you want to reach out to me for a reading, there I am.
Yes. And Sky.
Hello. Down there, Beautiful Conundrum, there, Instagram, and the other one, Tick of the Talk. And here is one on YouTube. This is how funny. You know, Instagram and hit me faster. You know, just if you need to just yell out Big Purr, I'll pop up. Hey, how you doing? But that's me.
Jerry's having a field day with you, Sky. I'll tell you after.
All right, guys. Again, thank you.
All right, thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.